There used to be this show on TV. I never saw it, but my dad used to tell me about it. It's called The Wide World of Sports. Anybody remember this show? Yeah, there we go. Okay, what was the tagline in the beginning? Help me out if you know it. We have on one side the thrill of victory, and on the other side, its inevitable companion, the agony of defeat. I love that line. It's like, ooh, something good's gonna happen, right? Okay? It's not on TV, so I have to watch it on YouTube. So, for you people that raise your hand about being 30 and older, that's like this website where you can watch videos. Okay, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. Think in the beginning, there was that video clip, right? And then there was a thrill of victory something, and then there was an agony of defeat video clip. Raise your hand if you remember the thrill of victory one. Oh, yeah, see, I thought you were going your hands up. Now raise your hand if you remember the agony of defeat one. What was it? Remember it was the ski jumper? Anybody remember his name? Extra credit points? Inko Bogataj. Okay, so, he's going down this ski thing, and he goes right off the, would have been his right side, and he like crashes into this fence, like yard sale. He didn't jump far at all. It was horrible. Why is it, though, that none of us can remember the thrill of victory? What sticks in our head is the agony of defeat crash. Other than the fact that we're all a little bit broken, right? It's that that we remember the bad but not the good. Because it's so much easier to focus on the negative. It's so much easier to just choose to be worried. It's so much easier to just choose to be anxious. It's so much easier to be all what-if about the fact that we don't have control over things. Any extreme sports fans? Like X Games and stuff? Okay, we're going to stick on skiing. There's this thing called extreme skiing. These guys are freaking nuts. Okay. Here's extreme skiing. You get in a helicopter, which, red flag. The helicopter should not be involved in it. They got that nice, safe chair. That, hey, helicopter. That wasn't there first ever. Way to go, Jeff. Okay, so you don't sit on this chair, this nice, safe chair. Instead, you get on that helicopter, or one that looks like it, and you fly to the top of a mountain, and you jump out. Not with a parachute, with skis. Is this making sense to anybody?
No.
Here's the goal, is to get down the mountain as fast as you can, ready? Without dying. Play checkers, or chess, or stuff. Really? Without dying? That's when you win? Because most of these guys, when they do die, it's not that they fall off a cliff. You know what the #1 leading cause of death in extreme skiing is, other than your head's broken and you're a dummy? They run into trees. Right? That would hurt. Like to the point of death. They die by hitting trees at full speed. So one of the only living guys that still does this, he's the world champion because he's, well, one of the only ones alive. His name is Kim Reichelman. Check this out. They asked him, Kim, how is it that you don't run into trees? He said something that I think is pretty profound. We're going to camp on it for a second. Check this out. How do I not run into trees? I don't look at the trees. I look at the spaces between the trees. Sounds good. I like that. I don't look at the trees. I look at the spaces in between. I choose, as I'm flying up on that helicopter, before I jump off, I choose ahead of time not to worry about the trees. I make a conscious decision to go through them. I choose not to worry about all the roadblocks in my life. I choose not to worry about everything that can get in the way ahead of time. And I move forward boldly, and then I'm alive. Brilliant. Why does he tell us not to worry? Why does Jesus say don't worry? Because he knows. Worry never changes anything for good. Will worry change some things? Sure. It'll cause stress in your life. It'll cause anxiety. It'll affect your relationships at home. That's not good. It'll affect your relationships at work. That's not good. It'll affect your relationships with your friends. Well, that's not good. Sure, worry will change a lot. I can promise you, it's not the kind of change we want. I did a word study on the word worry in the Bible. I like doing that sometimes. It's kind of fun. So I selected New International Version, and I looked up all the times the word worry, not worrying, not worrier, worry. All the times that worry comes in the Bible. Do you guys know every time? What are the two words that comes before it? Anybody? Do not. Matthew 6:25, do not worry about your life. Matthew 6:28, do not worry about your clothes. That's for you guys. Matthew 6:24, do not worry about tomorrow. Matthew 10:19, do not worry what to say. Luke 12:11, do not worry about how to defend yourself. Luke 21:24, do not worry beforehand about anything. Why? Say it with me. Worry
never changes anything for good.
That's why Jesus asked the question in Matthew 6:27. He said, who of you, by worrying, can add a single hour to his life? In other words, what good is worrying going to do?